Monday, January 19th, MLK Day. So we're just going to go over the charts, what I saw, and yeah, let's get right into it. So coming into the morning, I was not looking for a trade setup. I was mostly watching the chart. But oh, what happened here? Okay, let's get that going real quick. All right. So what I saw, let's see here, 5, 6. So right here, I saw we had this 1 hour unfilled gap right here. We tap into it, right? Fill it, but we never broke through it. And so what I was thinking is we were going to be a little bit more bearish going to the downside. So right there, coming into 6 and then 7 o'clock, we can see we wicked down. And on the 15-minute time frame, right here, 6 and then 6:15, we started to break down. So already coming into market open, we were breaking this upwards trend structure, heading down, taking out this draw, and heading lower to this one. So what is this draw over here? So we have low, let's go to the higher time frame. We have resting draws below from previous weeks. So this one, this one, this one, and as it goes, we have this unfilled gap right here. This is like a 50-minute, 30-minute, 1 hour, 4. It's just a huge gap that's resting. And so what I was thinking, we needed to tap into some of these draws and maybe even this unfilled gap before going higher. And so what happened was, yes, we broke below to target this draw and then this draw, but we swept out some liquidity to then go higher. And so even on the fib, going from the low to the high, we already had come down at, where is it, 6 a.m. right here. We tap in and are rejecting off before market open. So I was already leaning more bearish. But coming into market open, we come down and we sweep out liquidity with a nice clean rejection. And so we created this 5-minute gap right here. Boom, right here. And then price breaks through it very clean. And so there was 2 setups right here. There was a long off of this 5-minute right here to target draws higher. Could do this one, this one, this one, like any of them. But I would have done for probably like right here, because that's like the middle of all of them, with my stop around 25 to 30 points. So I would have just done the base right here, 34 points. So that would have been the trade idea. Another one I would have done is, let's see if I can log in here real quick, is on the 15 second. So same kind of trade. What is this? So here's the trade right here. What I saw was we bounced off of the draw and we broke this 15-second gap right here. Broke the 15-second gap with a smaller tracement and then continued higher. So there was a long setup on the 15-second, targeting draws higher with my stop. This one would have been underneath this this bearish candle, because we would have had to break the gap and then seek lower. You could put it at the low, but I think if price was to go break the gap and target lower, I mean, it's kind of a invalidation. So if we would have taken the 15-second, I still would have targeted, you know, the higher draws, because at the same time, the 5-minute is right there. So I would have taken the 15-second, held, waited for confirmation that the 5 minute is breaking, and then I would have moved my stop to in profit. And then I didn't really see any other setups besides that long. The only other play would have been a short off of open. So it would have been right around, where's open? Yeah, open's right here. So it would have had to been just like shorting open. So we have a draw right here. Yeah, you would have had to just like short open, which not really looking to do. There's another play right here on the 1 minute. We have a break of structure on the 1 minute gap right here. Boom, break of structure. We break it with momentum. We come back in, tap into it. We do break above it, but again, we go lower, break below it again. So you could have done your short position right here off the initial break, stops above the high, somewhere like that, targeting like this gap in the market, this gap, and then this gap. We can see that this gap basically got hit, the third TP, and so that would have been a 1 to 4. So a couple plays, but overall not that good of a morning. We can see now price is breaking out to the upside after a retracement into this 5 minute gap. So that was it. I only took 2 trades. They were nothing special. Let's see what they were. References, show executions. Right, so I took a, let's go to the 15-second. Right, so I took that short down to here, and then I took a long right here. There was a long off the break of this gap right here that I took, boom, to target these draws higher. And then again, I took that short right here. I had this one, I was eyeing this one, and I wanted to take it, but this is when I still have my bearish bias, and so I was just watching price action. So that's why I took this rejection off of the high down to this sort of area. And then price was chopping right here, and that's why I took a long just now, because price was getting squeezed, and so I figured, okay, let me take a long real quick. Could have held for higher because we can see now price is starting to break out more, but is what it is. Those are my 2 trades for today. I made, where is it? 134. I'm still down, what is it, like 50 bucks on these 4 accounts, but little recap for the week, starting off green. So we're gonna get right back to it tomorrow, and yeah, we can see down here I have $50 and $88 trade. Both of them were up in the $100, $150 area, but I moved my stop and let the trade do its thing. So no greediness or hate with the trade, just let it do its thing. So with that being said, I'm going to end the video there. If you have any questions about anything, let me know. Drop a comment, leave a like, subscribe, and I'll catch you guys tomorrow. All right, peace out.